Welcome, everyone. My name is Kara O'Toole. This is a 30-minute gentle chair yoga class. So all you will need is a chair. If you have a yoga mat, you can place the chair on the yoga mat. We'll stand up later on, but we'll start seated. Bring yourself right to the edge of your chair. Sit bones perch right on the edge. And plant your feet firmly, parallel legs, hands rest on your thighs, spine begins to lengthen. Take a few deep breaths. Just allowing yourself to land and feel the support of the chair, the support of your limbs. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, press the palms together and just circle the wrists. Separate the elbows and press the arms forward, palms press, thumbs reach down. And release the hands down to the thighs. Find your length again. Root the sit bones down, reach up through the crown of the head, and gently turn your head to look over your right shoulder. We're going to give ourselves a little immunity boost today. Inhale through center and over to the left. Bringing some movement to all the lymph node sites in the body and across to your left. First group we're finding is right here in the neck, side to side, and back to center. And then lifting the chin up, look up towards the ceiling. And exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, lift, looking up. And exhale, tuck your chin. Inhaling, bring your arms up to your spine to center and sweep your arms out to the side. Flex your wrists. Reach from your armpits to your palms. Armpits are another site for lymph nodes. And then fingertips, tip down, tip the tips, and flex the wrists. Again, tip down, and flex up. Lower the right hand down to the chair. You can hold on wherever is comfortable, leg of the chair, side of the chair, and reach the left arm up and over. Turn your gaze down to the floor and up to your elbow. Again, down to the floor and up to your elbow. Sweep up to sit tall. Reach the arms up. Second side, left hand comes down to the chair, side of the chair or the leg of the chair, and reach the left arm overhead. Press into the feet as you turn your gaze down. And glide your gaze up. Again, gaze is down. And gaze is up. Press to come up to center. Reach both arms up overhead. Press your palms together and slide your hands down. This is called Anjali Mudra. Thumbs come right to the sternum. Reverse that. Reach up through the center. Open the arms. Circle the arms down all the way to the thighs. Arching the back, lift the chest. Seated cow. Exhale, fold and round. Pressing through seated cat pose, lifting up, arching, arching, lift to cow. Fold forward, round back like a cat. Again, that wave-like undulating action. Folding over. pressing back, curling the chin. Good. And sitting up tall. Right hand stays on the right knee. Reach the left arm back behind you. Take your gaze back. And then sweep across and hug your shoulder with your hand. Inhale, sweep and open. And reach across. Imagine you've got a nice heavy cape. And then float the left hand to the left knee. Second side, left arm reaches back. That's your right arm. And reach across to your shoulder. Squeeze it. Release and open. Sweep across and squeeze. Sweep back and open. And come across to squeeze. Last time, expanding, opening, looking back. And two hands come down. Good. Interlace your fingers, lift up your right leg. Flex and point the ankle. Squeeze the knee in towards the chest as you flex and point. It's a little bit like rubbing your belly and patting your head, maybe. And then keeping the ankle flexed, reach behind the knee and stretch the leg forward. Exhale, fold it in. Now we're finding the pumping action of the lymph nodes that are at the hip socket, folding in. And extend forward. Again, folding in and extend. Keep the leg extended. Maybe release the hands, float the leg down. Drop the heel, hands come to the hips and slide the right leg in. Second side, interlace and pick up the left leg. Squeeze the knee in as you flex and point. Flex and point, finding all that range in the ankle. Pause here as you flex. Hands come behind the knee. Expand on your inhale. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, expand the leg long. Exhale, folding in. Expand and pause here. Float the leg. Maybe release the arms. And leg floats down, heel comes to touch. Hands to the hips, slide your leg in. Once again, lift up the right leg. This time, cross the legs. Thighs cross, squeeze the lower legs together. This is too much of a cross. You can do an open figure four. Press into your foot that's on the floor and sweep your arms out to the side. Left arm crosses on top, reach around for your shoulders. As we did before, squeeze the elbows down, hugging the shoulders with your hands. Squeeze the legs together, Garudasana, seated eagle pose. Inhale, let the chest slide through the arms, lift your gaze up. And exhale, folding forward, rounding over. Elbows come down to touch the knees. Sleeping eagle, Garudasana. Keep the arms squeezing. Keep the legs squeezing. Inhale to sit up tall. Release your wings. Uncross the legs. Second side. Pick up the left leg. Cross the left leg. Again, you can cross the ankle over the knee or crossing the thighs. Squeeze the lower legs together. Sweep the arms out. Right arm on top, reach for your shoulders, press the elbows down. Telescope your spine through your arms. Lift your gaze, lift your chin. And exhale, rounding forward, tap your elbows to your thighs, tuck your chin into your chest. Pausing here, spread the space between your shoulder blades. As you squeeze the arms together, squeeze the legs together. Gotta fit in a tiny little eagle's nest. Inhaling, rise up, sit tall, release your wings, uncross your eagle legs. Good. And then find your edge right there at the edge of your seat. And separate your feet, toes out, heels out, toes out. Hands are on the knees. Lengthen your spine. That undulation, once again, creating a wave-like action. Arching, lifting up. Exhale, fold over between the legs. Press and round back. Crest up and over the top to arch. Exhale, folding over the legs. Press down, rounding back. Lengthen to arch through center. Last wave, pressing forward. Rounding back. And coming up to sit tall. Bring the toes in, the heels in, the toes in. Finding parallel. Feet are right under your hips. We're going to bring ourselves to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Looking up. Exhale, hands come to the chair. Again, inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, arms to the chair. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Third time. Exhale, hands come to the chair. Hold on to the chair. Fold forward, shift into the legs and lift up. And sit back down, sweep the arms up. And to the chair. Fold forward, loft up. Halfway lift, come back down. Building the strength in the legs. Third one will come all the way to standing. Folding, press to stand, mountain pose. Arms extend down at your sides. Look at your feet. Find parallel number 11. Reach the fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head. Bringing the hands to heart center, palms pressed together, thumbs rest right at the sternum. Glue yourself into the middle line. Zip up through your center. Now we're going to shift our chair. So turn the seat of the chair to face you. And if you have a mat, place it at the top of your mat. I'm going to turn myself on a slight diagonal so you can see better what I am doing. Standing parallel, hip distance, facing the seat of the chair. Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands come together at heart center. Thumbs rest right at the sternum. Release the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, looking up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Hands come to the chair. Stretch your arms, lift up halfway. Exhale, folding over. Let the crown of the head rest down towards the seat of the chair. You can put something extra on the seat of the chair if you want. If your head doesn't fully rest, also bending the knees as much or as little as you need. Stretch the arms, lengthen the spine, lift back up halfway. Bending both knees, step the right leg back and spin the right heel down at a 45-degree angle. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1 with the chair, long line from the crown of the head down through the back heel and outer edge of that back right foot. The little toe edge. You can feel your calf muscle opening. Stepping back to downward facing dog. 2 feet at the back of the mat. Sides of the waist are long and reaching, lengthening. Rounding, rolling forward like our wave, upward facing dog. Pelvis is low, gaze is high. And pressing back, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Spin the left heel down. Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1 with our chair nice and low. Rooting down through that back heel, lengthening through the crown of the head. Step the back foot forward, parallel facing the chair, lifting up halfway. Exhale, folding over deeply. Crown of the head rests to the chair, knees are softly bent. Sweeping up on the inhale, come all the way up to stand tall, hands reach up. And slide the thumbs down to the sternum. To breathe here. Breath stays smooth and may become a little more rapid, but you want it to stay even. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, diving over the legs, hands to the chair. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, folding, crown of the head rests on the chair, elbows are soft. Bend the knees as much or as little as you need. Breathe into the openness in the backs of the legs. Inhale, pressing to lift up halfway. Bend both knees. Step the left leg back. Spin the left heel down. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Hands rest on the chair. Reach the spine long. Downward facing dog. 2 legs step back. The sides of the body are long. Press down with the hands, press down with the feet. Rolling in like a wave, upward facing dog. Lift the sternum, looking up. And press back, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Spin the right heel down on a 45-degree angle. Root the back heel, lengthen through the crown of the head. Sink deeply into the front leg. Lengthen. That back calf should feel like it's yawning open. Step the back foot forward. Lift up halfway. Exhale, folding over deeply. Bend the knees as much or as little as you need. And sweeping the arms up, come up to stand up tall. Palms press. Exhale, sliding down. Hands come to heart center. And releasing the arms. Good. Returning to our first arrangement of mat and chair. Come to take a seat right on the edge of your chair, as you did before. This time, we're going to walk both of our knees over to your right side. And then slide yourself a little bit to the side, away from the back of the chair, so that just your right hip is perched on the chair. Hook the back of the chair with your arm and slide the left leg back. Reach the left arm out and arc up and over towards the chair. That bottom knee is heavy, side of the waist is opening, big side stretch, opening up the armpit, and also a little more of the abdominal cavity, which houses a lot of lymph nodes as well. And inhale, coming back up to center. Bring the hand to the hip. Other hand can rest on the back of the chair. Option to stay here or press into the feet and lift your pelvis off the chair. Place it back down. Lifting up. And place it down. Pressing down to rise up. And lower down. That was the last one. Float the back leg. Bring it forward. Now walk yourself back onto, fully on the seat of the chair. And bring your hands behind your knees. Squeeze your knees together. Rock yourself back, Navasana boat pose. This is a little bit of abdominal work as you squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Lift the sternum towards the ceiling. Maybe you can release the hand, the arm, looking up. And then hands come to the legs. Slowly, slowly, slowly lower yourself down. Inhale, sweeping both arms up overhead. Good. Open your arms directly to the side and taking a twist. You're going to twist to your left. Good. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back, and then deepen the twist by placing your right hand to your knee, your left hand to the chair behind you. Press your hands down, look back over your shoulder. I like to call this parallel parking pose. Inhale, coming back through center, and walk yourself over to the other side. Knees to the left of your chair. Perch yourself so just your left hip is on the chair. Slide the right leg back. Toes stay tucked under. Hook the chair with your left hand. Reach your right arm out, up and over towards the chair. Fingertips lengthen away from that bottom knee, opening the side of the waist, abdominal cavity, and your underarm. Good. Hips opening too. This is all around a good immunity boost for the lymph nodes. Inhale, coming back up to sit tall. Hand comes to the hip, hand to the chair, press into the feet, and loft your pelvis up. Lower it back down. So gently lowering it, not dropping. Press and slowly lower. Good. Again, press. And lower one more time, pressing up. And lower back down. Back leg comes to the front leg. Walk yourself all the way onto the chair. Navasana, boat pose. Squeeze the legs together. Hook the right hand behind the knees. Rock back. Lift the feet. Look up towards the ceiling. Maybe you release that right arm long. Keep pulling the knees in towards the chest. Looking up. Balancing here. Navasana, boat pose. A little shaking might happen, that's okay. Hands to the legs. Slowly lower yourself back down. Good. Lengthen the spine, plant your feet. Sweep your arms up overhead. Sweep your right arm forward, slice it back, taking a twist to the other direction. Reach those right fingertips back. Reach the left fingertips forward. Feel the turning, the rotation happening in the ribs. Good. Right ribs roll back. Left ribs roll forward. And parallel parking pose. Lower the left hand to the knee, right hand to the chair. turning, looking back over your shoulder. Check it out, make sure there's nothing you have to worry about happening out there. Behind your car. Looking back, the neck opens. Ribs are turning. Sit bones are planted down. Crown of the head is reaching tall. Even though you're rotating, it's still vertical rotation like a barbershop pole. And releasing. Good. Walking your hands back. Those are feet, legs, back to center. Shift yourself right to the edge of your seat. Rock from side to side so you feel that you're perched. Plant your feet down. Rest your hands on your thighs. Feel the length of your spine. This time, bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your abdomen. Take some deep breaths into your hands. Filling up and emptying out. Expanding to the sides of the ribs. Expanding into the backs of the ribs. Feeling that full three-dimensionality of the rib basket. Bringing your hands together. Thumbs rest right at the sternum. Root your feet down. Root your sit bones into the chair. Press the palms, expand the elbows. Feel the crown of the head rising up. Bow your head to your hands. Take a moment to thank yourself for making this time for some yoga. I thank you for trusting me to guide you. Namaste. Thank you. Again, my name is Kara. Thank you for joining me for Gentle Chair Yoga at Tuladhara Yoga.